8-0, since you're back, you got to be feeling pretty good about where you are and how you're poised for the tournament, the way things are going right now with one more to go.
One more, a big one. But we got one more to go. You're right. Do you want me to comment about this?
Yeah, like,
I just
where you're at. It's got to be a happy place.
no,
Things.
we were excited and happy and proud of the way our team responded, the way everybody responded, including the bench as they were cheering us on. So we've got tremendous support, and it's everything that we would want. And of course, when you have as many people as we've had, with Taya and T Baby, and then Diamond and Arella. I mean, it's amazing because we can count on everybody to be able to contribute, and that's a good thing.
Okay.
We'll go to the next question. Just a reminder, Tekia is joining us as well. If you want to ask a question, just address it to either Coach or Tekia. We'll go to Sunil next.
Yeah, congrats, Coach Stringer and Tekia on the victory. Tekia, double-double with 12 points, 12 rebounds. Can you just a terrific performance. Can you just talk about this win?
I wouldn't say it's not much to talk about, but it was just a better team effort today. We put a show on our defense. Last game, we gave up too many points in transition. They played a good game last game, but we pulled it out. We knew what to expect this game, though. Beginning of the game, we was down 11, I think like 11-0. But I just told my team, as always, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can withstand a run. We just that good of a team. When we started to lock down on defense, that's when things turned around for us. Like I said, I told them, everybody gonna have their runs in the game. Basketball is a game of runs, but it's about how they run the longest. In the fourth quarter, we was 10 for 12, but that's because we passed the ball. We started off shaky, but we didn't want the game to get like it was last time, where we had to basically crawl back in the fourth quarter, whatever the case may be. But we just tried to change up what we did a little bit. At first, we would stand with our man, but when we started to switch, we saw it started to get him a lot of problems. So I wouldn't say too much about the offense because we've been putting that on display for the whole season. But our defense was 10 times better than it was the first time we played them.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was just gonna quickly the block shots between you and Mael. Can you talk about that? That was really that, especially in that second quarter. I said the defense was just terrific. Can you just talk about that quickly, Tekia?
I know I'm a terrific defender when I actually play defense and I reach. But I try to instill that in Mael. Like, we like the same height. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, people too little to be trying to put their body into us and go up for layups. I said, all we got to do is keep our hands up for the long run, and we can jump. So just time the blocks or whatever the case may be. Mael can jump out the gym. I'm sorry, she probably can out-jump any female that I've seen thus far. So I just try to instill that to her. Stay down until somebody about to, try to lay it up, and either go with your offhand or the inside hand to keep your body off them so you can get all ball.
We'll go to Tim with the next question.
Hi, Coach and Tekia. Congratulations again on a very well-deserved win. I have a question both for you, Tekia, and I also have a question for you, Coach. It's kind of the same question, but I'll go with you, Tekia, first. I know that you kind of this season have played a lot of minutes. This is something that has kind of become traditional for you. You pull a lot of minutes on the court, but there were a lot of players, a lot of your fellow teammates today in particular that were playing a lot of minutes. I don't think it was until, and Matt can correct me on this, but I don't think it was until the fourth quarter until Rutgers made their first substitution. So I know that the late stages of the third quarter. I know that you're used to pulling those many minutes. Was that a surprise for you? Were you able to perform well for that extended time? And how do you think your teammates were able to do that as well?
We're a well-conditioned team. If you didn't know, we have a conditioning test. So that is almost an hour. We do an hour of running. So we can withstand anything. We run in practice. Like, what we do is run. If you can't run, then you just don't belong in this program. But as far as us playing the minutes that we play, We know what it takes to win. I mean, coach want to utilize everybody, but it's time, situation, and score, and it's March. You can't afford no slip-ups. If we want to be the best team, we got to be in March. We got to go with what we know.
And then I was wondering, both you and Tekia, or Tekia and yourself, Coach Stringer, I wonder if you could talk about the level of confidence that this team has right now. I know you've won 8 games in a row. You're going on to play Ohio State, but then you're going to be in the Big Ten tournament, and that's, I think, going to be probably, a lot of tough competition that you're going to face in there. So what's the level of confidence with this team right now, winning 8 games in a row?
I think that it's highly supreme, but it's not cocky. We have a cautious kind of optimism and trust and belief in ourselves because the team works extremely hard, and we do know that we're in condition, and I think that there's nothing to be said about that. There are no doubts. Whatever we are asking of the team, they said, okay, fine, we can do it, and they can do it. And so when they recognize that a team might be rattled, they will tell us, okay, let's do the 55 again, and let's do, and so more often than not, like okay, fine, because they know what to expect, and so this is a very confident team, and the beautiful thing about this is that, as you can see with the scoring that T-Baby has had today, we're not 1 or 2 people. A team. We're not that. We are a full team, and so a lot of people contributed. You even saw what is it? Was it? Yeah, Martino. You saw her go in. She wasn't even playing that long, but she goes. And there's a couple of other people who can do that. The question is, and we wanted to keep the unit, our group together as much as possible, and yet we know that they're all going to have to play, in the games that are coming up, in particular Ohio State, and I would suspect that is going to be true of other games. But it's not that we're not ready. We are capable of being ready, but we'll continue to work hard, before we have our next game, and we know what time it is.
And then, Tekia, could you just talk about the level of confidence that you feel this team has as a player's perspective?
To be honest, the 3 losses that we have, they still sting. Like, that's what we think about. When we play, we don't think about the 8 games that we won. We take every day. Every game we take it game by game. But once this game over, like, I'm not even thinking about this game. No, I'm thinking about Ohio State, the game that's coming up next. Mm-hmm. But as far as confidence, we just got a team that can flat out get it done. It's like 8 players on our teams that can actually be starters. You know what I'm saying? We just instill the trust in each other. We always talking, like, it may look like we going back and forth, but we telling each other, shoot the ball. Like, you open, shoot the ball. Make people respect you. Mm-hmm. And we got this own little, we our own little, like Arella said, our own little secret society. So only we know what we know. Like, it's not for the outside to know. And like I said, Coach trusts us to give our opinion on what we should do. Like, the past couple years I've been here, that hasn't been a thing. You know what I'm saying? But we've been here, like, we know what it takes to win. Like, we knew we had to pull something together in order to get into the tournament. I don't think nobody believed that we was gonna win 8 games straight after the whole COVID pause, and we lost 3 games before we even got into COVID. Mm-hmm. So I think we was like 1-3 when we came back, and we haven't lost a game since. And we were just down at least 3 games. That's how you know what I'm saying? We put our trust in each other. Michigan State, we was down in the 4th quarter by like 5 minutes left. We win by 10. We was down Penn State, I don't know how many points. We end up winning by 5. A couple silly mistakes, but it happens. We were just down today in the 1st quarter, 11-0. You probably thought we was dead and gone. It was like 21 to like 11 at a point in time. But I always tell my team, nobody's more conditioned than us. Can't nobody outrun us. Even if I don't care if a team going to 20-2 run, just like Iowa, we only end up losing that game by 5. We was losing by 20 in the 1st quarter. We're not sure to lose. Like, I'm gonna do anything it takes for this team to win, and so is my coaches. So we just trust each other enough to know that if we make the extra pass, somebody gonna make the extra shot. Even if we having a bad game, we gonna pull together and get stops. Like, it don't even matter about offense with us. Like, we're a defensive team. Like, that's what we showed today. I don't know how close the score was. We just pulled away. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trust each other enough to switch on 4s and 5s for our point guards to switch because we know we got help on the backside. That's how much confidence we have. And like Coach said, it's not cocky. We just know what we made for.
Well, I'm ready to run through a wall. I don't know about you all. We got time for one more. Mike, take us home.
Tekia, you got me all pumped up. Holy mackerel, you ready to go another 40 minutes?
Tekia could be an outstanding coach. Seriously, I'm not kidding when I say that.
Well, she's my defensive player of the year in the conference, that's for sure.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey, Coach, you're soon going to be in the postseason. Today you were 12 for 12 shooting foul shots. Is this something you concentrate more on as you get towards the postseason, or is it standard how you have them practice foul shots throughout the season?
I can't say that. I think that we are shooting foul shots, not exceptionally, a high number of foul shots, but there's a level of confidence that we have. There's a level of confidence, and that's half of it. If you watch people, and if you have ever watched a person shoot, and when one miss, and then somebody comes right behind, they probably are miss. But again, we started off well, shooting the ball well in the free throws, and then, we ended up, racking them up.
Well, soon you'll be in some close games. You haven't been in a close game in a while, although actually Penn State on Sunday was kind of close. But soon those foul shots are going to be more and more important. In any case, good luck on Friday night against Ohio State, and let's get that 3 seed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Team Mack. We appreciate everyone for being here. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.